I would have went to a different clinic, it probably would have been different. But the clinic I went to, well, it was at a hospital, and it was in Seattle, Washington, which to find a place that would take my insurance is really challenging. So the closest one was in Seattle, Washington, and which is 3 hours away from my house, which really sucked. So treatment started at 5 in the morning. So I would have to leave my house 1 in the morning just to make sure I'd get there on time, because when I started ECT it was in the winter time and the pass is really bad. So yeah, treatment starts at 5, gets over at 9. The treatment itself lasts between 30 to 60 seconds. It's really fast, you don't feel it, you're asleep. But it takes so long because of the recovery, because you don't know how you're going to feel after the treatment. Every time is different. Sometimes you'll be just fine, and sometimes you'll feel nauseated, and you'll feel like really sick to your stomach. ECT is crazy, because while you're experiencing that, you're almost like a completely different person. Just like in a small aspect. Like, for example, when I was doing ECT, I craved strawberry smoothies. No, sorry, strawberry milkshakes. And I don't even like strawberry milkshakes at all. But that's all I wanted. Like, when I was going through ECT, my jaw would hurt from the treatment because of the seizure. So it was really hard to chew. So, I don't know, like, chewing was so much work. Like, I really didn't want to do that. So, I don't know, I drink more liquids, I guess. So I would go 2 times a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Some people would go 3 times a week, but with my schedule, it didn't work. I couldn't make it up there 3 times a week. You know, that's a lot of gas. So I did 2 times a week. Treatment lasted 6 weeks. When I got there, I would check in. I'd probably wait about an hour, or no, 30 minutes to an hour before I would go back to the room where they do ECT. Once they call me back, I go to a room filled with like about 10 hospital beds, and they're all numbered 1 through 10. And then the nurse would tell me which bed I was in. And then once I pick a bed, or once they assign me the bed, I probably just lay down for like about 30 minutes and wait till they start prepping me for ECT. The room is really cold, so they'd give me like a heated blanket. The staff that I went to was not so friendly. They were really weird and made me extremely uncomfortable. So it wasn't a good experience for me. But other places are different. I watched a lot of videos on ECT, but this is my experience. So with prepping, they give me an IV. They put that in my arm, and then they'd give me medicine. I would get really bad headaches from ECT, so they'd give me some medicine to prevent the headaches, and then they'd give me like fluids and stuff like that. Then after that, I'd have to wait for the doctor, which seemed like it would take forever because I would usually be the last one. So I'd wait for him to do the ECT treatment. So the worst part for me was not ECT. It was the medication.